All right. Hey, everyone. So today we're going to take a deep dive into Solana.
Solana.
Um, and specifically, we're going to look at the technical analysis and try to figure out, where the price might be headed.
Yeah.
So we've got charts and predictions and all that juicy stuff coming from the technical analysis in Solana. Sorry, technical analysis and price prediction.
Okay.
But don't worry if you're not a master of the Fibonacci sequence.
Right.
We're going to break it all down.
Yeah, what's really interesting about Solana is it's not just another blockchain.
Right.
It's this high-performance platform
Right.
designed to handle the demands of, decentralized apps, DeFi, NFTs.
Right. So not just buying and selling SOL then.
Yeah, all the exciting things that are happening right now.
What is this proof of history thing I keep hearing about?
Yeah.
Is it as groundbreaking as they say?
It really is.
That's
Think of it as a time-stamping system that's built directly into the blockchain.
Okay.
So Solana uses this to verify transactions in a super efficient way,
Right.
making it way faster and cheaper than some of the older blockchains out there.
So no more waiting ages for your transaction to go through.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a huge part of what makes Solana so attractive to developers and users.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk numbers.
Sure.
Where's Solana sitting in the market right now?
As we speak, Solana's trading at $239.47, up 3.78% for the day,
Wow.
with a market cap of $113.97 billion
Okay.
and $5.53 billion in trading volume.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of market interest.
Those are some serious numbers. But,
Right.
numbers alone don't tell the whole story.
Right.
What's the technical analysis revealing about Solana's potential?
This is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
The analysis points out some fascinating chart patterns, starting with what's called a head and shoulders pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, this signals a bearish trend reversal.
Oh.
But in Solana's case, it appears that this pattern has already completed its course,
Okay.
so potentially indicating a shift to an uptrend.
So a false alarm for the bears.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
That's a good sign.
I'm seeing something called an ascending wedge on the charts, too.
Yeah.
What's the story there?
The ascending wedge is often a bullish signal, and in Solana's case, we've seen a breakout,
Okay.
meaning the price has surged past the upper trend line of the wedge.
Okay.
This combined with the fact that Solana is trading above the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level of $234.50 is adding to that bullish sentiment.
Fibonacci levels. That sounds complicated.
Yeah, it can be a little bit.
Can you break that down for me?
Yeah. Think of Fibonacci levels as historical landmarks on a price chart.
Okay.
These levels like 0.382, 0.5, and 0.618 help us understand where the price might find support or face resistance as it moves.
Right.
In Solana's case, trading above that 0.618 level suggests strong upward momentum.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So using these Fibonacci levels and the chart patterns, what are the key support and resistance levels we should be watching?
Yeah, so the analysis highlights two major support zones.
Okay.
And these are price levels where buying pressure could outweigh selling pressure.
Yeah. Okay.
At $195
Uh-huh.
and $172.27.
Okay.
On the flip side, there are resistance levels, points where selling pressure might kick in, at $263.83, which was Solana's previous all-time high, and then also the psychological level of $300.
So essentially those support levels act like safety nets, and those resistance levels are the hurdles Solana needs to clear.
You got it.
Okay.
Breaking through resistance often indicates strong bullish momentum, while bouncing off support levels can prevent a sharp drop.
Okay, I'm ready for the predictions.
Okay.
What does this analysis say about where Solana might be headed?
In the short term,
Okay.
over the next 1 to 3 months, the analysis predicts Solana could retest its all-time high of $263.
Okay.
If that momentum continues, a push toward $300 is certainly possible.
Right.
Of course, pullbacks are normal.
Right.
And during those times, the $195 to $234 is expected to act as strong support.
So potentially some nice gains in the near future, but also room for some dips along the way.
Exactly.
What about looking further out?
Looking 6 to 12 months out, the analysis suggests a target of $384,
Wow.
which is based on a Fibonacci extension.
That's a pretty significant jump.
It is.
And what about those long-term dreams?
Yeah.
What could Solana be worth in 1 to 2 years?
Now we're getting into the realm of possibilities.
Okay.
There are two potential scenarios to consider. The first is a very bullish scenario,
Okay.
where Solana could reach $500 or more,
Wow. Okay.
especially if adoption in DeFi and gaming continues to grow.
Right.
On the other hand, we have a more bearish scenario where we might see Solana consolidating between $195 and $300 if the overall crypto market weakens.
Right. So still some pretty decent potential there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even in that bearish scenario,
Yeah.
you're still talking about, a significant return.
Yeah. All right. So we've got these exciting price predictions for Solana potentially reaching $384 in the midterm and maybe even $500 or more in the long term.
Right.
But before we get too carried away, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. Risk. We all know the crypto market can be a bit of a roller coaster, right?
Absolutely. And Solana is no exception.
Yeah.
Its price can be influenced by the overall crypto market sentiment, particularly Bitcoin's movements.
So if Bitcoin takes a dip,
Yeah,
Solana might feel the ripple effect.
exactly. It's important to remember that correlation.
Right.
Yeah,
And then there's the issue of Solana's past network outages.
right.
Those incidents definitely raised some eyebrows.
Yeah.
How do those factor into the risk assessment?
They were definitely a challenge for Solana
Yeah.
and did impact its reputation.
Right.
However, it's important to note that the Solana team has been very proactive in addressing those issues.
Okay.
They've implemented upgrades and taken steps to improve network stability and resilience.
So they're not just ignoring the problem and hoping it goes away?
Not at all. They've been working hard to make sure that those outages are a thing of the past.
Okay.
In fact, they've introduced new features to prevent similar issues from happening again.
Okay, that's reassuring. But beyond the technical aspects, what really excites me about Solana is its ecosystem.
Yeah.
It seems like there's so much innovation happening there. Can you tell us more about what's going on in the world of Solana beyond just the price of SOL?
Yeah, one of the most exciting areas is decentralized finance,
Okay.
or DeFi.
DeFi.
Solana has become a real hub for DeFi projects,
Right.
with platforms for lending, borrowing, trading, even things like decentralized insurance popping up all over the place.
DeFi. It sounds so futuristic.
It is.
For someone who's still wrapping their head around Bitcoin, can you explain what's so groundbreaking about DeFi?
Yeah, imagine a world where you don't need banks or traditional financial institutions to manage your money.
Wow.
That's the promise of DeFi.
Okay.
It's about creating a more open and accessible financial system
Okay.
powered by blockchain technology.
So cutting out the middleman and giving people more control over their finances.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And Solana is becoming a go-to platform for building these DeFi applications thanks to its speed and low transaction fees. For example, there's this project called Mango Markets that allows for margin trading and perpetual futures,
Okay.
activities that were traditionally only accessible to institutional investors.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. It sounds like DeFi on Solana is opening up a whole new world of financial opportunities.
It is.
But it's not just DeFi, right?
Yeah.
I keep hearing about Solana and NFTs.
Yes.
What's the connection there?
Solana has become a major player in the NFT space, especially when it comes to digital art and collectibles.
Okay.
That proof of history we talked about earlier
Right.
is playing a key role here.
Okay.
It provides a verifiable and time-stamped record of an NFT's creation and ownership.
So like a digital certificate of authenticity.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
This helps prevent fraud and brings more trust and transparency to the NFT market.
Okay.
Plus, Solana's fast transaction speeds and low fees make it super easy to mint and trade NFTs.
It's amazing how all these different areas of the crypto world are coming together.
Yeah.
You've got DeFi, NFTs, and then there's the whole gaming thing.
Right.
How does Solana fit into that picture?
Yeah, gaming is another area where Solana is really starting to shine.
Okay.
Its speed and scalability make it ideal for building the next generation of blockchain-based games.
So it's not just about playing for fun anymore.
Right.
You can actually earn real value while playing.
That's right.
Wow.
And Solana is enabling developers to create games that are more immersive, interactive, and rewarding for players.
Okay.
For instance, there's this game called Star Atlas that's built on Solana.
Okay.
It's a space exploration game with stunning graphics
Okay.
where players can buy, sell, and trade virtual spaceships and other in-game items that are represented as NFTs.
Wow.
Yeah,
It sounds like something straight out of science fiction.
it is.
It's incredible to see how Solana is pushing the boundaries in so many different areas.
Yeah.
But let's be realistic.
Yeah.
Solana is still a relatively young platform in the crypto world.
Right.
What are some of the challenges it might face going forward?
You're right. Solana is still in its early stages.
Yeah.
And like any emerging technology, it has its fair share of challenges.
Yeah.
One of the biggest challenges for any blockchain platform is scalability.
Oh, okay.
The ability to handle a growing number of transactions without sacrificing speed or performance.
So it's about making sure the network can keep up with the demand as more and more people start using it.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the Solana team is constantly working on improvements to scale the network and enhance its capabilities.
Right. And beyond the technical challenges, what about competition?
Yeah,
There are so many other blockchain platforms out there vying for attention.
absolutely. Competition is definitely fierce in the blockchain space.
Yeah.
Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of strong contenders.
Right.
But what sets Solana apart is its unique approach to scalability, its focus on user experience,
Okay.
and its growing ecosystem of developers and applications.
So it's all about finding that sweet spot between innovation,
Yeah.
user-friendliness, and a strong community.
Precisely.
Okay.
And Solana seems to be striking that balance quite effectively.
Right.
Of course, only time will tell how things will play out in this fast-evolving landscape.
Well said. We've covered a lot of ground so far, from technical analysis to the booming ecosystem.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to get a sense of what makes Solana so unique and why it's generating so much excitement.
Right.
But before we wrap up this deep dive, I'm curious to hear your overall thoughts on Solana's potential impact on the future of technology and finance.
Well, I think Solana represents a significant leap forward in blockchain technology.
Okay.
Its speed, scalability, and low costs have the potential to disrupt traditional financial systems,
Right.
empower creators in the digital world, and even revolutionize the way we experience gaming.
Yeah, it's fascinating to think about how this technology could, reshape industries we thought were set in stone.
It really is.
But let's get back to you, our listener.
Right?
You came to this deep dive wanting to know what the future holds for Solana. What are the key takeaways you should be thinking about?
Well, first and foremost, Solana is a project worth watching closely.
Okay.
It's backed by impressive technology, a vibrant community, and a growing ecosystem that's attracting some serious attention.
Right.
The technical analysis we discussed paints a very bullish picture for Solana's price potential
Right.
in both the short and long term.
Okay, so there's definitely potential for growth, but we also talked about the risks,
Right.
market volatility,
Mhm.
past network outages, competition in the space.
Uh-huh.
How should our listener weigh those factors?
You're absolutely right. No investment is without risk.
Right.
And the crypto world is known for its ups and downs.
Yeah.
It's crucial to do your own research, understand the technology, and assess the team behind the project
Right.
before making any decisions.
That's solid advice. Don't just jump in because you hear someone talking about big gains.
Right.
Always understand what you're investing in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what I find particularly compelling about Solana is that it's not just about speculation. It's about building a new foundation for the internet,
Wow.
a decentralized future where individuals have more control over their data, their finances, and their digital lives.
That's a powerful idea.
Yeah.
It's about more than just making money.
Right.
It's about participating in a movement that could fundamentally change the way we interact with technology.
Precisely. And Solana, with its speed, scalability, and commitment to innovation, is positioned to be a leader in that movement.
So for our listener who's been on this deep dive with us,
Right.
what's the one big question they should be pondering as they continue their Solana journey?
I think the most important question to consider is this. Could Solana, with its revolutionary technology and rapidly expanding ecosystem, become a dominant force in the future of finance and technology?
Wow.
Could this be the platform that takes blockchain from a niche technology to mainstream adoption?
That's a big question.
It is.
And honestly, I don't think anyone has a definitive answer right now,
Right.
but that's what makes this space so exciting.
It is a journey of discovery and innovation, and Solana is certainly at the forefront of that journey.
Well said. And that concludes our deep dive into the world of Solana.
Yeah,
We hope you've enjoyed the ride and gained some valuable insights along the way.
absolutely.
Remember, the world of crypto is constantly evolving, so stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the endless possibilities that lie ahead.
Until next time, happy exploring.